Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Yokunle. Dima is back again with us. Please click the like button, subscribe to Dima's World, and also do subscribe to my channel as well. Dima, please introduce yourself.
My name is Dima Swart on YouTube. I'm a medical student in Romania, currently in my third year. I'm happy to be here again.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming back again. Dima is going to talk about the admission requirements in Romania and what you need to do to get yourself to Romania as an international student. So, Dima, please tell us about the admission requirements generally.
Okay, so the admission in Romania is pretty easy, I would say. You don't need to write an exam, there's no entrance exam, so chill. So it depends on your grade.
Mhm.
And you basically need your high school diploma, the original copy, not the photocopy or the
Okay.
original one.
Yeah.
It has to be the WAEC or the NICO. Either
Okay.
one, it works.
For West African students.
Yeah,
Wow.
for West African students, so it has to be WAEC or NICO. But in your country, you can use whatever high school diploma it is, but it has to be in the original copy. And you
Okay.
also need the transcript from your high school. It's very important. That's under requirement. You also need your birth certificate, your testimonial, and international passport. I think that's pretty much everything you need, and your national ID card too. And for people applying for masters, you just need to have your BSc
Yeah.
with diploma and the transcript too. It's also required. So I think these documents are all things you need, and you also need to notarize them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So not just submit, you have to notarize. And
Yes.
what about translation? Is it necessary or it's done by the university?
No, it's if it's in English
Mm-hmm.
and French, it's okay.
All right.
English and French is okay, but any other country language apart from these two, you need to translate.
Okay. So after submitting those documents to the university, how long is it going to take for the admission process to be completed?
And the thing is that there's a lot of universities in Romania, so it depends on the university. But one thing we need to know is that every admission is given by the Ministry of Education, not the schools. So
Okay.
some schools choose to, if you apply, they send to the ministry and the ministry will process it, which takes about 30 to 40 days.
All right.
But some decide that they gather all the application and send it at once. So
All right.
if they're going to gather it, let me say the admission is open for like 3 months,
Yeah.
and you apply in the first month, you would have to wait probably another 3 months for you to get your admission, for you to get the admission. I don't know if you
Mm-hmm.
understand.
Yeah.
But if, for instance, you apply in the last month, you don't need to wait so much because you are among the
Yeah.
last batch. So it depends on the school. It could be longer, it could be less, depending on the school and when you apply to.
Okay. Okay. So what time of the year can students submit application? Number one. Okay. First of all, let me rephrase the question this way. How many admission window period do you guys have?
It depends on the school again, I would say.
Okay.
Some school have to, they're open for two batch. The first one, which starts around March, April, and
Okay.
they close. And they have another one September,
Mm-hmm.
which close around September too, because the
Mm-hmm.
school starts on October.
Yeah.
Get, but some have only one, which is around like around April to July.
Okay.
April to July. So they use the rest of the month to just get the admission ready and give you guys, send the admission letter to the acceptance letter. Because after you get the admission, you also need to be sent an acceptance letter
Yeah.
to prove that you are really a student after you must have paid the
Oh,
tuition fee.
okay. So, what's the probability or what's the chance of successful admission application? Or is it guaranteed if you meet the requirements?
The thing is, because Romania, there's no entrance exam. So
All right.
everything is solely dependent on your WAEC results.
High school results.
Sorry,
Yeah.
your high school diploma, I will
Okay.
phrase, in case we don't have West African students here. Your high school diploma.
Yeah.
So, and because of, and that thing we need to understand that they take a certain amount of students.
Okay.
Let me say, for instance, they take like 100 students. Some take
Yeah.
50. Let me
Alright.
say for medical student, let me just
There's a
medicine,
cap.
for example. Yes. So if it's B3 that is the requirement, you can have a B3 and not get the place
Yeah, if
because we
people
have
have
people that have
A's,
A's.
yeah.
You
So
see the
it's
problem?
competitive. Yeah,
Is it? See, that's my problem. And sometimes, if we have less number, they could consider taking some people that have maybe two B's and one C. I don't know if you
okay.
get just to meet up
Yeah.
the number that they want, and that's the problem with Romania. So really, nobody can really guarantee you,
Admission.
unless you have maybe straight A's. We tell you, okay, then that's good. Or maybe you have two A's and one B. We're like, okay, no,
Okay.
you should be able to get.
Okay.
And different school and different requirements.
Okay. So you advise students to have at least B,
A
or
B
what's the
three,
minimum? B3.
depending on the course you're going for.
Okay.
Like I said,
Yeah.
for medicine, you should have at least a B3
Mm-hmm.
in biology, physics, chemistry. For like other courses like
If you're
computer
doing something
science,
like business admin, computer science, you
yeah,
can
yeah,
afford to have C's.
yes, you can.
Okay, wait. Yeah.
But at least you should have like a business course, economics, something like that. You can't
Yeah.
just do any
Compensate. Yeah.
course and want to come and so it has to like tally with the course you're applying for.
Yeah.
Like for computer science, you should at least pass your computer. If you want to
Mhm.
do computer engineering or computer whatever, you need to
Yeah.
pass
That's
at
the
least
purpose.
computer.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So now, after getting the admission, what next?
You have to pay the tuition fee.
Okay.
It's a compulsory that you pay the tuition fee because without the
Yeah.
tuition fee, you can't get the acceptance letter.
Like, unless you pay the tuition fee, they are not going to give you the acceptance letter, all those kind of
They're
documents.
not even with it. So when you pay,
Okay.
when you pay, it's a confirmation. They now send your name to the because after the admission is out, they give the school the
Yeah.
list.
All right.
And the school now confirms that this student has paid tuition
Mm.
and now sends the letter,
Mm-hmm.
the list, sorry, and the to the ministry
Okay.
to send your acceptance letter.
All right. All
Don't know if
right.
you understand.
Yeah. I get you now. Now, then let's proceed to the visa requirements. So tell me, can you give us a kind of list of the required documents for visa application?
You need the acceptance letter.
Yeah.
It must not be the original. You can have a copy.
All
That's
right.
fine. The
Mhm.
embassy accepts that. So you need the police report
Okay.
just to prove that you're not a criminal. And the proof of proof of funds. You need to have that too. And your
What's the
birth
minimum?
certificate,
What's the minimum amount
I think around 5 to 7 million.
in US dollars? That would be $7,000, $8,000.
Yeah, something around
Okay.
that
Okay.
amount. And your birth certificate, national ID, and that's
Okay.
it. And the visa fee.
Okay. So there's no. What about medical certificates? All those kind of stuff.
Yeah, you also need a medical certificate. Sorry. You
Okay.
need to write. You need a medical certificate, and you also need a medical certificate for the application too. I think I
All right.
skipped that.
Okay.
And an insurance, health insurance.
Okay. So what about yellow fever vaccination card? Or in Romania, it's not a requirement.
Romania don't ask for that, unfortunately. But if you want to
Yeah.
add that, it's a plus to
You
you.
want to create your own requirements.
It's a plus to you. So, but they don't
Okay.
require that.
All right. All right. So yeah, that's it, guys. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to write it on the in the comment section below. And also, I'm going to put Dima's Instagram handle on the screen in case you have any question. Or if I'll prefer you guys to put it in the comment section so it will drive the algorithm. Yeah. So
Yeah.
put it in the comment section, click the like button, and if you have desire to study in Romania, you can hit up on me, or Dima, and we are going to answer your questions. And Dima, any final word?
I think the last thing I want to say is that if you're coming to Romania, you should try to have your tuition fee already.
Yeah.
Just keep it somewhere.
Okay.
Because when you get the admission, you have like 1 week or less to pay the school fees.
Okay. We
And this is
didn't
one of the
Yeah, we didn't mention anything about tuition fee. What's the tuition fee for medical students? Because majority of students go to Romania to study medicine.
Yeah, it's from
It
5,000
is,
to
right?
7,500
Okay. Okay.
euros.
So when you said something about paying the tuition fee, are you paying part? Is it first semester or certain amounts?
You have to pay in full
In
for
full,
international
and
students.
you have it
Yes,
enough. What about if they deny you a visa?
they will refund you. The refund.
100%, right?
Yes, they
100%.
refund everything. If you are denied, they'll refund. If you choose not to even come again, they'll refund you.
Wow, that's interesting. No wonder you said keep your money, keep your tuition fee for the.
Yes, give your teacher. It's very important, and this is one of the problems I have with a lot of my students. They come, they want to study. The admission is out. I don't have the money to pay, and you lose the
Yeah,
admission after we have struggled to get the admission for you because it's
yeah.
not an easy process to get the
Hmm.
admission and keep up with these universities because sometimes
Yeah,
they can be annoying.
yeah. Okay, guys, you've heard from the horse's mouth. Keep your tuition fee, get all your documents ready in advance before you even initiate the admission process, and be ready. Dima, thank you very much for coming.
Okay, thank you so much for having me.
And we see you again the next time, guys. Peace.
Bye.